Only in California do you see stuff like this. Welcome to a new food vlog. Food vlog.
Hi. Food vlog.
Food vlog. Today we're gonna go. It'll be a little bit of a different episode. We're gonna go to San Pedro. We have some reservations for a hotel. We have a destination for a restaurant. We're gonna go to the beach. We're gonna do our best to stay socially distanced still, yet have some fun as a family. It is our anniversary. That is why we're doing this particular thing at this particular time.
6 years and couldn't be happier.
We are going to take you guys along. You guys get to see. It's going to be a little bit different. I usually cook something for the food vlog. This case scenario, we're not going to do that. We're going to show you a restaurant that I've never been to. Eva's been to it. I've never been to it. So we're going to check that out. I'm going to let you guys know if it's worth it, especially during this time, if the price is worth it, if the food is worth it, and just the whole thing is worth it.
Foreshadowing the coming pain and trial.
I was so excited for Jonathan to go. And for myself too, because I haven't been in like 14 years, 12 years.
This is going to be more vloggy than it is going to be foodie, but we'll try our best to kind of intermingle the two and make it interesting. Well, we're heading to the beach. The check-in time apparently is not until 3, so we made it.
We sure did.
We have to wear masks. We got, like I said something, we got to walk all the way down to the beach, but we made it. It's pretty good. We got some sailboats out there. There's a lot of people on the beach already. This is a really steep hill. We got to pull that wagon all the way back up when we're done.
Man, that hill.
Vacation. Can't wait.
Did you hear that horse?
We've made it to the beach. If you notice behind us, there's a bunch of giant rocks.
Those rocks, man, but I still think the hill was way worse than those rocks.
We couldn't even get down. We had to climb down one at a time with all of our stuff. So we had to climb down those rocks one at a time, taking all of our stuff out one at a time. But now we're here. We made it. And we have 30 minutes left before our parking is up, so. We made it to the hotel room. We reserved a mini suite online at this place called Crown Plaza. Everything was confirmed, ready to go, and it was gonna be about $150. I'm being real transparent with you guys right now. And it was supposed to overlook the marina. Go to check in and they didn't have our room.
They totally lied to us.
What's the point in reserving a room if they're not going to save it for you anyway?
We have no privacy really. It's all open concept. The bedroom's right there, living room's right here, that area is right there, the entrance is right around the corner there. This is our view, the parking lot. All I can say is if you want to come here for an anniversary, probably avoid the Crown Plaza Hotel.
But we have a room.
We thought the AC wasn't working too. We had to figure that out. That was scary. It wasn't turning on or anything. It's not cold in here. It's not cool at all by any means. We had to hike up like a mile-long hill to get back to the car before our parking pass expired. We had 10 minutes to get there. We got there in 8 minutes. Anyway, so we're just going to take showers. We're going to get ready for tonight to go over to the marina where they have some seafood. And we're going to eat some seafood because... why not? Oh, by the way, they also said, I should have mentioned this, they also said that they were going to charge us the same price for the original room, and we're charged $200. So we're not going to let it get us down. We're going to go enjoy some seafood. We're going to enjoy this night, whether we like it or not.
Foreshadowing yet again. Spoiler alert, things get worse.
So apparently, the TV is broken. I mean, I won't be watching much TV, but I know Melody probably will. But press the button, it starts to turn on, it does this, and then it turns on. What did you just do?
I still don't know how she fixed it.
I don't know what I did. I didn't really do anything.
So So we made it to dinner, this fish market in San Pedro. And basically what you do is you go up and you get, yeah, there's a boat over there. Basically what you do is you go up and you get shrimp and just a plate of different kinds of fish. And then they cook it for you and then we get it. What do you think?
I'm excited.
What if you don't like seafood? What do we do then?
I don't eat it.
But then you'll starve. Stop, get up. Don't lay down. You don't lay down in restaurants. You don't lay down in public anywhere. There's no reason to do that.
Except for home.
That's not public, that's private.
She's mostly blonde.
Okay, we're like right on the water. There's boats driving by. I wish we could have gotten a table over there. That would have been cool, huh?
This is so awesome. It looks really good.
It's quite a bit of it, so it's just a mountain. It's just a mountain of seafood.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Does it look good to you?
It looks delicious.
Was it worth the hour wait?
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
I don't know, I'm gonna try it first. Try to figure it out.
Okay. So we did it. We conquered the food. We didn't. We have a to-go bag.
Which means the food conquered us.
We are done. We're headed to the car. We're headed back to the hotel. To just sit, relax. This hotel kind of sucks. We sat on the phone for like 5 minutes and it just rang. Nobody answered the phone. But then we went down to the lobby, which has no air conditioning. So it's like 110 degrees in the lobby. We're just sweating to death. Long line. And we finally get to the lady, ask for if we can get a rollaway for our daughter. She said that they can't give us rollaways, that they're all out. And they couldn't even give us sheets. So I guess Melody's gonna sleep either with us or on the floor or on the couch, I guess. I don't know. I don't trust her really sleeping on the couch. It was $200 a night. This place is not worth $200 a night. I'll tell you that much right now.
Dinner was good.
Was it worth the... Number one, wait was almost 2 hours, hour and a half in the sun. It was all outside. The line just goes on forever. No social distancing at all.
The girl that was behind you, I think she was trying to get underneath our shade.
I think so too, but she was doing it poorly. Like our shade was like over here, and she was standing like
Here.
right next to us. But she's so like, if she would have just walked over there, she would have been fine. But she got as close to us as possible, and she didn't get any shade, so I really don't get it. The food cost us $150. Being transparent once more. Is it worth it? So as far as an anniversary trip goes, I guess don't do this. It's really expensive. No one's helpful, at least not at this hotel. For the price, to me anyway, I don't think it's worth it.
It's been a long time since I've been here. Last time I was here, I was 14 years old.
With that said, if you like seafood, this is not a bad choice. To go out of your way for it, I don't know. Not right now, anyway, with the quarantine and everything happening. I would say no. Maybe if this hotel was better, it might have been worth all of everything. One more thing I forgot to mention. Somebody cut in front of us in line. We stood in line for half an hour, and somebody snaked their way in front of us. My first instinct was to talk to the people in front of them because they were complaining the whole time, which, by the way, my 6-year-old daughter complained less than 90% of these people that were waiting in line. The lady that was in front of us before, she was like ready to cry, just cussing. Every other word was the F word. Somehow, in some way, they cut in front of us. And I wanted to talk to the people in front of them, the ones that were making a big fuss about standing in line. I want to talk to the people in front of them and be like, well, at least you didn't get cut in front of, so...
We said nothing, though. They really weren't worth our time.
Well, good morning. It's the next day. We are getting ready to go. And I came around the corner. I was turning off the air conditioning because that's how it was when we got here. And I saw a note under our door here. So I messaged them last night on Twitter because everyone responds on Twitter much more quickly than anything else. And they apologized, but they didn't do anything about it. They gave me 10,000 member points, whatever the heck that means. So
Yeah, I don't know. 10,000 points for what?
They also notified our hotel's management, supposedly, and let them know the situation as well.
they had a letter on the floor. It was our bill, which, by the way, but it doesn't reflect the extra $50 charge that they said, or they charged onto our account. I mean, this says $153 something, but we were charged $200. I don't get it. What was really concerning to me was it was folded up, it folded in half when I got it on the floor, and I opened it up, and there was a dead spider enveloped in the middle of it. I don't know if it was on purpose, or if a spider just crawled in there and died. Yeah, we flushed the spider in the toilet. I wish I would have filmed it, because I freaked out. I'm so done with this hotel.
Don't come here. here.
I haven't been able to show you every little detail because I'm not walking around with the camera on 24/7. How many hotels out of 10 would you give this?
0.
I give it about probably a -5.
I give it a 10.
Melody's never been to a better hotel, apparently.
Just whatever you do, just don't go to Crown Plaza. Don't waste your money on them. They're not worth it.
Anyway, we have a big day planned. We're gonna go to the Zag store. I might do some recording in there. I don't know. I don't know how things are gonna go. And then we're gonna go to Universal City Walk. You look like a mess, Melody. Out of 10 shrimps, how many would you give the fish market?
The fish market, just the food itself,
Out of 10 shrimps.
or the whole experience.
It doesn't. There's yeah.
I want to give it 8.
Actually, I give both 10.
You give the hotel 10. You slept on the couch. They didn't even give you sheets.
That's because she didn't have to flush the spider, she didn't have to pay for it, and she didn't have to deal with all of the horrible circumstances that they put us through. We tried to get out of the hotel parking lot. We have this little pass that they gave us, and the gate wouldn't open. We scanned it again, nothing. Scan it again, nothing. Scan it again, nothing. Scan. We just kept doing it over and over again, and nothing would happen. So I was getting ready to call. Actually, I was getting ready to record just so I can prove it. But as soon as I picked up my phone, she scanned it, and it opened up. Now we're coming to McDonald's. We're gonna get some food. I'm just so glad to be away from that freaking hotel. In case you couldn't tell, this has not been going very well.
Sausage and egg.
Oh, I'm still recording. I was recording that whole thing.
I was trying to tell you that you were still recording.
Oh, well.
I really tried.
How many sausages out of 10 would you give it?
A 10.
How many shrimps out of 10 did I give the restaurant last night? I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. Actually, I'll give it a 9. Only because for the amount of food you get, you could easily feed like 6 people. What would you rate that beach out of 10 rocks?
10 rocks.
1,100 rocks.
Negatively or positively? Like bad rocks, like 10.
There's no such thing as a bad rock. It's just a rock. There's no good and bad rocks.
Well, okay. Well,
there's not rocks that commit crimes.
Okay, getting down to the shore, it was kind of difficult. So that's like...
Kind of difficult?
It was pretty difficult.
It was nearly impossible. You got a wagon and a
child.
Ice chest with you.
I would give it 10 because the way Melody had fun. We all had fun. Overall, getting there, everything back and forth, I would probably give it like a 6.
I wouldn't give it a 10 then. Give it somewhere between the 6 and 10. 8?
Maybe, yeah.
Overall experience with
7.
that beach. This is, what was that name of that beach? Do you remember?
White Rock.
White Rock? We should have known by the name.
She obviously doesn't know how to rate things. It's because of those sinful rocks.
I give it a 6 because, not because it was bad, but just because of the work. Only in California do you see stuff like this. So we're here at the Zag store, and they're closed. I don't know what to do now. Our whole trip for today was mostly around this. What do we do?
Go to the next place.
We're not gonna be there very long
Why?
because there's not much to see and not much open. Back in the car, and we are headed to downtown Disney. I mean, it's an hour out of the way, but we're like, we can't let this day get the best of us. This weekend was supposed to be a weekend for just us. And if we let all of the bad stuff take over our weekend, then love will not prevail. Love always prevails. Well, we made it here. Their parking lot is completely packed. Unbelievable! Even Disneyland, what is supposed to be the happiest place on earth, is completely destroying everything. Where's she going? I'm shook. Shook. This is when you're shook. That's what I am. Came back over here to see if we can maybe try and snake a parking spot. You look in the parking lot over there, and there's so many empty parking spots. It's baffling to me. So this is where we need to go, right here where this little dragon is. This whole area here is all walking area. This is where the parking lot is, but it says lot closed, and they just wave people on and by. So this is where we usually would park, but the parking lot is closed. We've made it inside the park. How does that make you feel?
Finally.
Now we're taking pictures of Melody. We just got in trouble for not having our masks on when we're taking pictures.
How do you show how happy you are in what is supposed to be the happiest place on earth with a mask on?
I'd say this vlog is a fail, but to be honest, we're showing you how stupid this whole thing is. Like how ridiculous it is to go out right now. It's not even worth the time. It's not worth the effort.
People think we exaggerate on a lot of things, but this is kind of normal for us.
Do people really think we exaggerate?
I don't know. I feel like people think we exaggerate a lot on stories. Like, if I were to put myself on the outside, like me, the one listening to the stories, I would feel like, hey, this person's like being a little exaggerated.
We're leaving. We're going to Universal City Walk. We literally went nowhere in the park. So we got in trouble for taking off our masks for a picture. And there was nobody around us. It's not like it was a big deal. Literally, we were by ourselves. And the only spot of the park where we can be by ourselves.
If you look behind us in this clip, there's obviously nobody there.
We get to the Lego store, and he asks if we got a text message, which is a random question or a random way to introduce yourself to somebody. And we just told him, I don't know what you're talking about. No, we didn't get a text message. And he said, well, there's a 2-hour wait, actually an hour and 45-minute wait to get this text message. And so I left. I was like, I'm not doing that. And we found the Disney store. We figured that would be the best bet for Melody. And so we talked to the lady to see where the line was to get into the store. We're willing to wait in that line at the very least. And she said the same thing. You have to wait 2 hours to get a text message, and then once you get that text message, you stand in that line all the way down to the red tent, which was like half the park's length. So we literally had to wait 2 hours to stand in a 1 hour long line. So that was a total of 3 hours just to look at stuff in the store. We're just gonna go to Universal, and I'm hoping that they're going to, at least in some way, redeem this day. It's supposed to be romantic and fun, and it's turned into a disaster. Melody gets out of the park and she says, I did not have fun in there.
I really didn't.
We made it. It was easy. They just gave us a little ticket and we parked. So now we're just gonna go in. Yeah, that's the popcorn store. So you can get your popcorn. That's Mima's favorite store right there. And we're gonna go in here first though, which has all of the Universal Studios memorabilia. So we have a 5-minute wait here, 2-hour wait at Disneyland. We also have some ideas for dinner, so we're gonna try that later on. What do you think of Universal City Walk?
So far, so good.
Out of 10 Disney castles, no, out of 10 Disney princesses, how many would you give the Disney Walk? Downtown Disney.
0.
0 Disney princesses? Really? I'd give it at least a 1. 10 hoverboards, how many would you give Universal City Walk?
11.
11? I said 10.
10.
Oh, I have the card. How many hoverboards out of 10 would you give Universal City Walk so far?
I would give it a 12.
A 12? So has it redeemed our weekend?
Yes, it has.
Alright, so I guess this is the place to go during a quarantine. Melody wants to buy wands, but that's what we're gonna go do right now. Okay, so you got so many choices here. Which one are you gonna get? Which one? Hermione's wand? We made it to this little restaurant, this little Mexican restaurant. We went to Sephora before this, and Eva, they had this little prize thing, and Eva won. She was the first one, I guess, to win anything, and so they took her picture and everything. It was like a whole big deal. They made it a huge deal. She won some free makeup remover wipes or whatever, but now she's just looking on her phone, ignoring everybody.
Oh, sorry, hi.
Everything's been like really good so far.
I'm so happy. Universal was totally a success, and I think it's worth it.
Candy Mania. Oh, there's a whole nerd section. I didn't even see this.
I like nerds.
Well, we're finished. We're done. It was a hot day. It was a good day. It ended well. So we're headed home. Actually, we're headed to a secret place. Where are we headed, Melody?
I have no idea.
And some of you Christians that may be watching this, you're like, she watched Harry Potter, blah, 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 there's witchcraft, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, I get it. I hear it. I've heard it a million times. But if you're not okay with movies that represent the difference of good and evil and don't have some sort of blurred line, like, I'm not going to mention any movies. Star Wars. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Because to be honest, that is what the Bible is. The Bible is literally a book about differentiating the difference between good, God, evil, Satan, fleshly desire. That is evil. Cool your lid. So yeah, we're ending our anniversary on that note. Actually, we're ending our anniversary on this note. So your place was Cold Stone. It was Cold Stone. We're at Cold Stone, and we're waiting outside because it is packed. And it says there's only 8 people allowed, and I count 10. So actually 11, but 1 person left. Just saying. Somebody's not listening to rules. If you like this episode, buy merch. You got to see what it was like to go out during a pandemic and try and enjoy some time as a family, and it doesn't work that well. Soup mugs, coffee mugs, and coming soon, an apron that says pepper and salt, because Eva says pepper and salt all the time instead of salt and pepper. She does it backward. And more. So buy this merch, help support our channel, help support what we're doing here with this ministry, and share this video, like it, subscribe if you haven't already. If that button, that subscribe button is red, then you need to subscribe.
Buy the merch.
Buy merch.
Share the video, like the video, and let others know about what we're doing here. And if you don't like the video, well, maybe you'll like the other one.